Hello, I'm Natalie Foxwell. I'm managing partner at PhD, and my Choose to Challenge topic is how I overcame burnout after becoming a working parent. Something I think probably resonates with a lot of people at the moment. So a bit of background first. I would say that after about a year or two of returning to work after I had my first child, I was completely exhausted. Still doing very well at work, but really suffering in the process. And I think I had the sort of mistaken belief that, this is just the price that you pay for having a career and having children. So I wanted to share 3 things which really helped me get a grip on all of that. Starting with the biggest and most important thing that I did, which was to really sort of reframe the conversation around my family's needs as a unit. Not just things that I could change about me or how I was working or how I was living my life. There were some really fundamental things that we had to address about our setup, what was working for me, what was working for my husband and our kids, and likewise, what wasn't working, and how we could design a life that just actually worked for all of us. And we ended up, as a consequence of sort of going through that process, actually relocating, which was the right thing to do for us at the time. Now, you don't always have to be that drastic, of course. There's a couple of other things I wanted to share, which I suppose are a bit more practical. One of which is about setting boundaries and sticking to boundaries, which is much harder than it sounds. If you're a high achiever DNA type person, then you will know that it's really difficult to kind of stick to healthy boundaries in how you work. But I've had to learn the hard way to be very intentional about that. And as a result, I found that I'm much more present for my family, for the people that matter most to me, and also more effective at work as a result. And I don't always get it right. The wheels come off and things need a reset. But I think the important thing is that the ambition is there to just keep on at it. The third thing is about sort of recognising my own need states to make sure that the personal time that I do have is well spent and replenishes me. So, in a particular moment, what is it I need? Is it exercise? Is it, connecting with friends and blowing off a bit of steam? Is it a bit of intellectual stimulation or creativity that's been missing that I'm really kind of yearning for? Is it solitude? It's solitude quite a lot at the moment. Again, I'll go back to the word being intentional, and not waiting for someone to give me permission to rest and disconnect. I think it is fair to say that in a household with young children, you will never ever get permission to do these things. That permission will never come. So that's my three tips for thinking about ways you can overcome burnout as a working parent.